to Ready Set Demo. Today we are going to be playing with some Easter basket stamps. This little chick and these little bunnies are so cute, but they've got all sorts of different stamps, and there is a matching die set as well. But today for this project here, I'm focusing on the stamps, and I'm going to show you step by step how I have made this project. Okay, so to get my chicks in the right place, I have got a piece of cardstock that is 3.5 by 6.25. And I want to position this so that the 2 and the 6 are about the same distance from the edge. So that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm actually putting the edge of this at 6 5/8. And this is at 1 3/8. And that's where I'm positioning it. And then I want my little Tweety bird. I want him to be 1 3/4 up from the bottom because I'm using some letters on here. So I want him to be about 1 3/4. That's his actual feet. But I want him to be in line with the number 6 because this repeat stamper stamps on the inch mark. So there he is. Having done all of that, my magnet pulled up my metal ruler. Right, okay, so we're going to pick him up. And I'm going to ink him. I've got a little basic grey ink spot, which I like for this. Okay, and just line him up, make sure he's straight, stamp him down. I'm going to miss the next one. I don't want one at number 5 because number 5 is going to be my excited birdie who's very excited about spring. So I'm going to do it on inch mark 4. And there are so many things you can do with this tool. And if you would like to see 12 different techniques with the positioning tool, then go and have a look at my class. I have linked it down below if you're watching this on YouTube. So there he is, my little birdie all lined up beautifully. And then I'm going to have a little excitable birdie. So excited that it's spring that he is going to be right up at the top. The next thing I'm going to do is to colour my little chicks. I'm going to start with Lemon Lolly and go all over. Then I'm going to go for a much darker colour. This is Dark Daffodil Delight. And I'm just going to go down their left side and under the chin. And then with the dark Lemon Lolly, I will blend that colour in a little bit. He's so cute. And I'm actually going to use a marker, and I know we're retiring these, but I need a little tiny pen to do his beak. So let's pop that in. Now for the word spring, I am using the Alphabet a la Mode dies, and I've cut them, as you can see, they're dropping off there. I have cut them onto basic black, and also onto a bubble bath with adhesive sheet on the back, and that makes positioning them and putting them on an absolute doddle. So easy to do. So what we're doing is we're going to do the black first. Now this is the shadow, and then I'm going to put the pink over the top. So we should have got our letters here. And so we're going to have the S and the G at the edges there. So I can just sort of start to get these lined up as to where I want them. They're going in between the chicks, effectively. Ooh. And what I did last time when I wore my original one, because I hadn't quite decided what I was doing, and I drew my little spring in first, is I had the spring in the end going all the way down to the bottom. But I think this time I'm going to have him springing off the N or off the I here. I haven't quite decided. I think it's going to have to be the N. We will get him to spring off. So I'll get my take your pick tool and get started with positioning the shadow, as I say, of this. So we'll put our little S in. I think that eye is a bit crooked. So the great thing about adhesive sheet is that it's, until you really press it down hard, it's really quite well behaved. So I can lift it back up and get it as where I want it to be. So just to say, where I'm positioning these is slightly across to the right and then slightly up. So to the right and up. And that will give me a shadow that, unlike in my original version of this, the shadow is going to be in the same place as the shadow is on the little Tweety birds. Because when you create for the first time, we sometimes change our minds halfway through. So I want my shadow to be in the right place this time. So that's what I'm going to do with all of these letters. Just peeling that backing off. And positioning to the right and slightly up. Now, before I do that N, I want to put my little spring on. And so that's going to go right under my chick's foot and down to the N. And once again, over to the left and slightly up. And that's why I wanted to draw that spring in before I put this top piece on, so I didn't accidentally get any black onto my pink there. Right, how cute is he? So sweet. Now I did put a little welcome spring on there, which came out of a baby stamp set that I happen to have, but we can just say spring. So I'm going to leave this one just at spring and layer it up. Shall we do it with the very narrow pink layer and the yellow? I do think that looks nicer. So I'm going to do a very narrow pink layer on here. So it's just like a 1/16 of an inch around there. then onto my lemon lolly layer. And there we go. So a really fun card using our Stampin' Positioner tool, as is this one with the little reflection technique. That was fun as well. So again, if you want to have a look at that class, then have a look down below and you will see the link for it. If you're just happy to pop by today and see my little chicks, then do give me a like or subscribe. It really, really helps. Thanks for visiting today. Bye.